I do want to say that I didn't know that because I pay more attention to transfer portal world in football because I think so many more enter. I'd have to look. It just feels like so many more enter in college football transfer portal than anything else. He said last night, Brett Underwood said that he doesn't like how the transfer portal is open during the NCAA tournament because he's like, I'm on the phone with recruits already. His assistants are looking in the transfer portal and they're trying to game plan and get ready for their Elite Eight game. How is that okay? Like NCAA, you have got to get your shit together. We need leadership, and there is no leadership. Like, how is that okay that your transfer portal window can be open during the NCAA tournament? Wait till after the championship and then say, okay, now you can make this decision. Like, how dumb is that? Because, well, I know most teams aren't playing, so maybe that's what you're thinking about. But what about the ones that are? Like, now you're adding extra pressure onto them if they know they need to replace some guys that are only in their last year. Like, come on. Like, NCAA, you got to start using some common sense. Like, I'm okay with name, image, and likeness. I know there might need to be a cap on the money that's made, which may be fair, not fair. I don't know. I mean, as long as they're making money to live on, and if they get a full scholarship and they get this money and they're able to live, I want them to make money. So to me, maybe that's not quite the issue. The issue is when they can transfer as many times as they want and you're allowing it to happen. You should only allow one free one to go wherever you want. Once you sign the scholarship, you are stuck there unless you do it the one free time. If your head football coach leaves and you get an extra one, but you have like a 30-day window to make that decision if you want to jump in or not, while still having that free one. So maybe you see it happen twice, right? Or is it that wherever collective, NCAA has to say, okay, if a person comes here and they sign something that says they're going to make this money, they have to stay at school for 2 or 3 years, maybe not the 4 years, but maybe they say, okay, you got to be here for 2 years, or you're only going to get this amount of money if you stay for 2 years. If you stay for 3 years, you get this amount of money. Like, just something like that has to happen. I don't know how they go about doing that, but this whole jumping in whenever they want, having this window open, like NCAA, you need some leadership. You need to put on real big boy pants, put on the belt, and really get in there and like have some leadership. So that way these players just is not a free for all at times, so that these coaches know that you're backing them, and because it's a lot of pressure, and it just has more structure. Right now, if it's just willy nilly, do whatever you want, NCAA is just laughing at everything, saying you wanted players to be paid, and this is what it looks like. No, stop doing that. They want to make money because of their name, like the rest of us do. Good. I always joke with coaches that I have on the show. If a kid wants to go on Twitch and become a professional gamer on the side that he plays football and he gets sponsorships because he's on Twitch and making money, allow him to do that. Really don't care. They want to make a YouTube channel to use their name, image, and likeness and make money. I do not care. If a car dealership calls and says, hey, I want you to be in my commercial and then come sign autographs, who cares? Who cares? That's them. It's not the school doing that. The school's given the scholarship part, but that's to fulfill their athletic part of it. If they want to do the extra stuff, who cares? But it's when other name, image, and likeness collectives can offer money to people, not the coaches, and get them to go in the portal, because the portal can be whatever, and NCAA doesn't deny all the time. They just let it go because they want everybody to look at this Wild West. Just be a leader that we look for, like we look for in our politicians, which we don't have either. Like in Illinois, we don't have leadership. In the United States, it seems like we don't have it. Like it's just a weird time to live. Leadership, 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 leadership.